You ever get around people who are miserable and maybe you live with them? All right, maybe you live with them, maybe you're married to them, maybe they're your husband, your wife, whatever. Miserable people, right, in general. And you're trying to get happier, right? You're trying to get happier, but the more happier you get, the more miserable they seem to be getting. And they try to poke at you to bring you back down into their misery. Because, you know, the saying goes, misery loves company, right? And what happens is the person who's happier, they start learning and it starts reinforcing in their mind that happiness is shameful, like you shouldn't be happy. Like happiness is not something that you should strive to be, because over and over again, if you're getting misery from the other person consistently while you're getting more happier, that's what you start associating in your brain. And then what happens is now you feel shameful and you feel guilty because that person who is miserable cannot get happy. So now you feel guilty because you're happier and they're not happy, and you don't know how they're going to get happy, and you're trying to make them happy and you can't make them happy, and now they're saying, well, you can't make me happy, and they're pointing the blame at you now, and they're punishing you all the time. And compounding over time, you're shameful. You live with all this shame now and regret, and now you start lying to yourself, and you're lying about situations to make sense of it, so that it's tolerable in your relationships. And now you start tolerating all these things, and then you get further and further away from the truth of who you are, right? And that you're a happy person, and you're a hopeful person, and you're a faithful person, and you're an ambitious person, and you have this disconnect now from reality and altered reality. So now what else? Then that compounds, and then now you're taking drugs, or you're on depression meds or an anxiety meds, because you can't really be yourself. And then you start lying to the 7 fucking people around you that really matter, right? And you know, and then you lie to all the other people who don't really matter. And now you got to lie on top of a lie, and then the lie compounds, and now you don't even know what the truth is anymore, because you've lied to cover up a lie, to cover up a lie, to cover up a lie. So how do you get out of that? You got to just face the truth. You got to fix yourself. You got to, say, look, to the 7 fucking people that really matter in your life, look, this is what's going on in my life, and it's all screwed up, and I want to get happier, but this is the reasons why. Okay, there's nothing to be shameful about that. You got to face it. You got to resolve it, and it's really damn difficult. But so what? So what if they judge you? So what if they freaking chastise you? So what? At least you're truthful, and now you could start fixing yourself. Now you could start rebuilding that inner core self of who you are to be more happier. And now you're not living this lie, and you're rooting out the shame, and you're rooting out all of the anxiety and the depression, and you're not trying to live this double life. Too many people put on this nice front in this show, right? But behind the scenes, it's totally different. They live a double life. And that's why a lot of people are not happier. They live shameful. They live with anxiety and depression because they're so damn scared. Because they let themselves be truthful and honest, and they've gotten hurt from the other people who didn't have their shit together, but hid it better, or pointed blame more, or look for something to blame, or whatever. And here we are. So, number 1, take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first. You are responsible for your own happiness. Don't take on a false sense of responsibility for somebody else's happiness. It's not your responsibility to keep everybody happy. It's not your responsibility because they cannot get happier. It's not your responsibility that they don't have ambition. It's not your responsibility that they can't get their act together, that they don't want to fucking work, that they're lazy, that they don't communicate. It's not your damn responsibility, period. It's your responsibility to keep your tank full, because what you give out is from your tank. And if your tank is empty, you're not giving out jack shit. You're giving out just fumes. And that's why you're faking it, and you know the truth. And that's why you can't really live with yourself. So you lie because you really know the truth, but you don't want to let the truth out because you have all this shame and it's rooting up inside of you. And this is a vicious cycle. So for example, let me give you a quick example, right, in my life, and that's how this applies to me. All right, working at a job, or just in general, I run a company, and sometimes I lie. I lie because I feel ashamed that I didn't do a great job. And what happens is that shame compounds because now I gotta lie on top of another lie because I have to cover up that lie, and then I have to cover up this other lie, and then before you know it's all these fucking lies. And you know the truth is that you fucked up, and you should have just told the truth at the beginning, and now you don't have to lie on top of a lie on top of a lie. And it makes you feel really bad about yourself because you know the truth, you know what you should be doing, and you're like, damn, why the hell did I lie for? I shouldn't have lied. It's nothing wrong. Okay, I didn't do anything wrong, right? But in our minds, we don't want people to see that we don't have our shit together, right? So we have to lie about it. So now, how I gotta fix it is I gotta go back and tell them the damn truth and then go fix it. And forget what they think about, because it doesn't matter what they think about me. The fact of the matter is that I'm trying, right? And I'm truthful and I'm honest with me and I'm honest with everybody around me. That's what matters. That is always what will matter, and that will always win out more than a lie. So I hope this helps you guys. Get after it. Root out that lies, root out that unhappiness, root out trying to keep everybody pumped up and keep everybody put together. Spread love, forgive people, yes. Show love. Do your very best. Don't lie. And know that you can overcome shame and depression and doubt, anxiety and happiness. But that's how you do it. Got to break that vicious cycle. Live free, live amazingly. Woo!